Hey you guys, it's me Terry. I am continuing with my series of This is 60 and 60 lessons that I've learned over my 60 years of being alive. So in this little segment, I'm going to be focusing on success. What I know for sure about it from my own experience. Number one, find your passion. And if you haven't spent a lot of time looking for your passion, it's really a valuable pursuit. So find your passion. What would you do for free? What are the magazines that you like? What are the television shows that you watch? A lot of times clients would come in and be like, I don't know, what my passion is. I'm like, all right, but what do you spend your time doing? What are you naturally interested in? All of those things will tell you about your passion. Become an expert is number two, and I cannot stress this enough. In our instant gratification world, of people being out of school for 3 weeks and being like, I'm a trauma expert. I want to be like, but you're not actually, because you need to be in the field and you need to be working. This is in any area where, of course, on the interwebs, it's very easy for folks to claim that they're expert. But my point, and what I did for many, many years, is I just was in the trenches with my clients, just working, just learning. And it wasn't because I had some amazing master plan. It was because that's what I was doing. And that's the time when, I didn't really start getting into being online stuff until 2008, right? So think about how long ago that was. And I didn't have a proper website until 2011. So I had decades to become an expert. And I am one. But, and I continue to learn, of course. But that's something that I cannot stress enough, is really doing the work to be the best at whatever it is, to really know what it is that you're talking about. Be an original thinker, All right, number three, support others. The reason I'm doing this series is I'm hoping that something I learned will help you. So support others, women in particular. Turn around, look back, put your hand out. I mentor a lot of younger women, and I'm friends with a lot of younger women. Support them in what they're doing. So I think part of it is you've got to come from a place that there's enough for everyone. We're all different. And I don't know, I don't really have a competitive mindset about it, because it's really about competing with myself. Can I be better than I was yesterday? Can I do better than I did yesterday? Make sense? I don't feel in competition. And listen, that's not to say that I never experience compare and despair. I mean, come on, we're all human beings. But in general, supporting other women. I'm definitely a girl's girl, so to speak. A woman's woman would probably be more appropriate. That's not to be confused with a girly girl, because I'm pretty sure I'm not that. But I love supporting other women. Number four, create a healthy environment for others to share honestly. If this is your own company, if you're a boss, if you're an entrepreneur, right? You can be a compassionate leader without your business being a democracy. And I feel like that's really important. A lot of us get so caught up in but it matters what this person thinks and when that person thinks. I think you've got to be really clear about who works for you and why they do. My team is super clear that I'm asking them. I hired you for your expertise. So it doesn't help me when you give me 40 options. I want to know what you think is optimal, and I want you to tell me why, right? It's really inspiring people to be honest with you too, though, right? And that means if I'm doing something, my team is very open to, I want constructive feedback when I ask for it. You know what I mean? So not all day, every day, but I'm always open though, because they're great thinkers. This is why I hired them. This is why we work together, So creating that healthy environment, which is not the same as your business being a democracy, because you have to be a leader. You must lead. This is part of success. All right, number five, know and live your core values, right? For me, it's acting with integrity, customer experience, effective communication. But really, so much of my focus is on what the customer experience is and being sensitive to that and getting feedback from our clients, from people in my courses, from my mastermind people, all of it. I'm always doing anonymous surveys so that they'll tell me the truth after every course. And I've been teaching these courses since 2015. But it's helpful. You can always do better. You can always change something. And it's generous of people to share their information. So for you, you have to know your own core values and make sure that your business, whatever that is, or your work life reflects those values. Number 6, give back. Add value for free, says me. And this is something that one of my really close pals, Marie Forleo, talked about years ago about, I think it was the first incarnation of B-School. We were all so excited about doing it. And it was so great. But part of what she said is about giving value for free, and that how that's really an investment in your business too. Like, don't save all the good stuff for behind a paywall. Like, get dialed into what do you want to do, right? I'm so clear that my mission is to help people lessen their own suffering and elevate their own joy. Like, that's for sure. I do a lot of free stuff. As you know, if you're in this crew, then you know I put out 2 episodes of my podcast a week. All of it is free. None of it is behind a paywall. Should it be? I don't know. But I'm inspired. I'm inspired by helping people. So yes, I have courses that cost money. Yes, my mastermind is not inexpensive. Sure. It's obviously I got to make money or I can't keep doing this. But there's a part of me that I care just as much, honestly, about the people who don't have money as the people who do. That's the truth. And maybe that's just because I'm a therapist. Like, no one's pain is priority over anyone else's pain. And my priority is helping lessen that pain. So I don't know. For me, I feel like it balances the playing field a little bit, since therapy, obviously what I'm doing online is not therapy, but do you know what I'm saying? That it's the therapeutic world is not even, at least in the US, like, unless you have money, you're not going to therapy, which I really hate. So, okay. Number 7, check in regularly to create work-life balance. I always struggle with working too much, and I love it. I love what I do. Thank God I have a good team that builds in time off. You know what I mean? Or would I take time off? No, probably not. Or not. And I'm married to a total workaholic. So, Vic and I can always find reasons to not go away. Just to go away, right? To not do it. That, we'll do it later. We'll do it another time. So I really think it's important, and that my best work is done when I have balance, not when I'm burnt out, because that is the flip side of never taking a break, really, is being burnt out, which is not great for anyone and certainly not great for you. I can tell you that for sure. Number 8, surround yourself with women who believe in you, right? This is a work thing. You could do it through a mastermind, other work-related trainings, experiences. It's so important, especially if you haven't had a good experience with other women, but it's important to have women who see your vision, who care about your vision, right? Who believe in you, who are cheering you on, who are not jealous, who are not insecure. Super important. Number 9 is innovate. Like, people will tell you you can't do things. People will tell you this isn't the way it's done. My second book, which is coming out in October, people, that's on a concept that I originated because I saw it over and over again, because I believed in the research and the work that I was doing, because it was irrefutable. It was undeniable to me that high-functioning codependency is the thing that people were not talking about, were not getting clear about. Now, that takes also a certain amount of courage to just go, I know this, and I believe that this thing is causing pain for people. So being innovative means believing in yourself, and being really, as Brene Brown would talk about, being in the arena, like being really, I guess this will be number 10, which is be discerning about whose opinion you give a shit about, right? If they're not in the arena, as Brene Brown would say, don't care, right? I'm so discerning about whose opinion I seek when it comes to my business. I have small little clusters of little masterminds of close friends who are also entrepreneurs doing amazing things in the world, where they understand we're doing the same things, but we're doing it differently. And each of us brings a great skill set to this little group. And we meet every month where we're like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And I need help with my email funnels, or I need help with PR, or I need, they'll ask me about, being on camera, whatever the thing is. But be discerning about whose opinion you care about. Anyway, that's it, you guys. This is 10 things I know about success. Again, this is part 3 of my series on 60 lessons in 60 years. I would love to know if you think I missed anything. What would you add? Did this add value to your life? Did it help you? I hope it did. All right, to be continued. I want to hear all about it in the comments. Tell me all the things, please.